Well, it is the middle of the work week, and this is the day of the week Walt goes over to the Mississippi Moment Corner and lets us know what's on his mind. So let us have it, Walt.
Well, actually, I was really wondering what's on everybody else's mind today. Yeah, I mean, I know what's in the news, and COVID with its mixed to conflicting messages on how to deal with it. Crime in the city, any city, shortages at the grocery store, or any store, and then on and on. However, when I looked over my Facebook page this morning to see what people were thinking, I didn't see any of that mentioned. Not even the Hinds County supervisors or anything. What I saw was the usual list of birthdays, people posting things about their kids. I have a lot of photographer and painter friends, so every time I scroll through Facebook, it's like visiting an art gallery. And of course, there are still people talking about the Alabama-Georgia game. Marshall Ramsey had a nice conversation with an old colleague from their newspaper days. It speaks a lot about perspective and why nobody rushes up to you to pat you on the back when you do something good, and why we really shouldn't expect them to. The point of what I learned from my Facebook page today is the world is still a relatively sane place. Life is going on in spite of the pandemic, in spite of schools, in spite of society's ills and the economy, and people still want to share good news with other people. And good things are still happening to people. And even better news is it's just the headlines that are still making headlines. And no matter how much bad news you hear about, it's still not enough to make it to where most of us live our lives. Now remember that when you watch the news. Most of it still doesn't apply to you, and that is good news. Mel?